Zombie Apocalypse.
I have loads more info about the iPhone 13, including details of the iPhone 13 release date and price, and also some great news about the new iPhone Apple Silicon chipset A15 to start production very soon. So 2021 is the year of the iPhone 13 or even the iPhone 12s. Today I want to give you the latest on the release date and price and some news for some features on the new iPhone 2021 models. If you're super excited for the new iPhone 13, hit the like button and let me know below if you'll be getting one. So today we'll be going over the release date and price and also more news about the new A15 chipset. But also make sure you stick around after to get your complete guide of what we know so far for all the specs for all 4 iPhone 13 models. So let's get started with the release date. This year in 2021, we're expecting an end September, early October launch of all 4 iPhone 13 models. Now, right away, you're probably wondering, how on earth have we got to this conclusion? Well, it's quite simple and logistic really when you think about it. Let's do a quick summary of how we have got here by doing a tiny summary of the last 10 years of iPhone model release dates. If we go way back to the iPhone 4S in 2011, this classic iPhone came out on October 14th, 2011. Then skip a year to 2012 with the iPhone 5, it was September the 21st, 2012. Then let's skip a few years ahead to say 2016 where it was the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus release year where we had a release date of September 16th. Then in 2019 we saw the release date of the iPhone XS or the XS on September 21st and the XR or the XR on October 26th. And last year, for example, with the iPhone 12 models release dates, they were from October 23rd to November 13th. Now, mainly you can see the release dates have been an end September to end October, with the main exception of last year, where it was a bit unusual for the iPhone 12 due to COVID. We had a bit of delay on the release of the models. However, if the pandemic dies down, we expect an Apple event in September for the iPhone 13 models with a release of mid-October compared to the delayed launch what we had in 2020. We will also see other events for other Apple products like the MacBooks, iPads, Apple Watch, AirPods and loads more. And if you want more info about these products, do check out my other videos on this channel and make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell to get the latest news on them. For price, I'll get onto in a mo for each of the models, but first let's talk about the new leak of the A15 chipset. The iPhone 13's chipset is about to start production, but you may want to hold off on buying an iPhone this year if you want game-changing efficiency. Apple's A15 chip for the iPhone 13 is going into production in less than 2 months' time, according to a DigiTimes leak. However, there's reports there won't be any substantial changes from the existing A14 chipset, since that the big development of Apple's chipsets are tipped for next year instead. As Digitime reports, the A15 will begin production in 2 months' time, so about May, which gives plenty of time for Apple to prepare the iPhone 13 for its expected September or October launch date. Chipmaker TSMC will be the one building the A15, continuing its long partnership with Apple. What's more exciting though is news of the upcoming 4nm chipset that TSMC is looking to start making at the end of this year. This does mean that Apple will be able to pack in even more transistors and likely offer better performance and efficiency from the chipsets, which in turn will give better speed without losing any more battery life. Apple is guessing the first batch of these new chips according to Digiteep sources, but they are planned for Mac devices rather than iPhone. However, as mentioned, these chipsets are likely to come up right at the end of this year, so they might even miss out on the Macs in 2021, not alone the iPhones, so it's looking likely that these chipsets will be first available in early 2022. But if you want more news on iPhone 13 model prices, and the best way to do this is give you a summary of what we know so far for all the models. So let's begin with the smallest iPhone, what's going to come out, the iPhone 13 mini. It will have a 5.4 inch LTPO OLED display, what is different from the OLED display what's been in the iPhone 12s. It will have a resolution though of 2340 by 1080, and it will be a 60Hz refresh rate screen. It will come with the options this year with 128GB, 256GB and 512GB. There will be that new A15 Bionic with 5G connectivity inside it, 4GB of RAM, and the main body will be made out of aluminium. On the rear, again, just like the iPhone 12, we will have a dual camera setup. The prices start with the base model of 128GB for $699 and go all the way up to 512GB for $849. Moving next onto the iPhone 13, it will have a 6.1 inch LTPO OLED display, and its resolution for that will be 2532 by 1170, and again it will have a 60Hz refresh rate display. Again, the storage options are very similar to the 13 mini, 128GB, 256GB and a 512GB storage option. Again, we'll get the A15 Bionic with 5G connectivity, 4GB of RAM, aluminium body, dual camera setup on the back, and this time for the base model, the 128GB model, it will start at $799 and go all the way up to $949 for the 512GB storage option. Next is the iPhone 13 Pro, and things start to change a bit here. Again, it will be a 6.1 inch LTPO OLED display, and it will have a resolution of 2532 by 1170. However, this time it will come with a ProMotion 120Hz refresh rate display on this iPhone. The storage options are changed a bit as well. You'll get 128GB, 256GB, 512GB, and also for the first time a choice of a 1TB storage option. There'll be an A15 Bionic again inside with 5G connectivity, 6GB of RAM this time, and also the body will be made out of a stainless steel frame body. On the back, you'll get a triple camera setup and LiDAR sensor similar to the iPhone 12 Pro, and then for the price, the starting price for the 128GB model will be $1,049, and then the new 1TB option at the other end of the scale will be $1,549. Then moving on next to the iPhone 13 Pro Max, it will come with a 6.7 inch LTPO OLED display, and the resolution of that will be 2778 by 1280. Again, it will have that ProMotion 120Hz refresh rate display, and again the storage options similar to the Pro. It'll be 128GB, 256GB, 512, and also that new 1TB storage option. Again, A15 inside with 5G connectivity, 6GB of RAM, the stainless steel frame body similar to the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and again a triple camera setup and the LiDAR sensor again like the Pro Max for the 12. Storage options start for the 128GB at $1,149 all the way up to the 1TB option, what is $1,649. And that is a summary of the model so far. As per usual, I'll be keeping you updated of all the details of all the new iPhones up until its launch time. So don't forget, if you have liked this video, to press the like button, and of course to hear the latest iPhone news, Apple news, reviews and comparisons, please do hit that subscribe button. Follow